The introduction. Audio amplification is a fundamental aspect of electronics, particularly in devices that produce sound such as radio, speaker, and audio player. This project is focused on the design and application of a simple audio amplifier circuit by using LM7X05 as a linear voltage regulator and LM3X6 as integrated circuit. The circuit takes a stereo audio input and combines the left and right channel into mono signal input. This mono signal is amplified by LM3 axis to a suitable value level to allow a small speaker or audio load. This project, powered by a single DC source, this compact and efficient audio amplifier is our project by using LM7X05 as main voltage regulator.
My name is Khairul Hariri and my match number is 23301240. So in this video I will explain about the component list that we use in this audio amplifier circuit. So in this audio amplifier circuit, we use several electronic components to ensure efficient application and clean output. At the heart of the circuit, we use LM386, a low voltage and low power audio amplifier. It is used to boost the audio signal up to 20 times. So to supply power safety to the amplifier, we use a LM7805. LM7805 voltage. It is to step down the input voltage from 12 volt to 5 volt. And the 10 mu farad capacitor help to smooth the 5 volt output and reduce noise. Additionally, 3 of 100 mu farad capacitor are used to buffer sudden load change act as a shock absorber and prevent escalation in the op amp. A larger of 100 mu farad capacitor is placed at the output to allow only AC signal to pass to the speaker, thereby blocking DC voltage that could damage the speaker over time. And not just that, we also use 2 1 kilo ohm resistor to include a limit current and protect the LM386 from high input signal level. And an audio jack deliver the analog SD from the source to the amplifier, while the speaker acts as the final output device, converting the amplified signal into sound. All these components work together to form a simple but effective low power audio amplification system suitable for very small audio project. Thank you.
A very good morning to Dr. Siawa. My name is Nick Wong and I will be presenting about the LM7805 voltage regulator. So this is the schematic of the LM7805. We have 3 terminals, which is V1, ground, and V0. And we also have 2 capacitors. On the left is the 100 microfarad and on the right is the 10 microfarad. So the function of the LM7805 voltage regulator is to convert the input voltage of 7 to 35 volts and it will output a stable positive 5 volt voltage, and this can be applied in many cases. So this is the trace for the LM7805 that I've brought using the KiCad software, and this is the 3D view of the LM7805. And now I will talk about how do we integrate the LM7805 into our circuit. So in our mini project, we are building a audio amplifier using the LM386 IC, and we will be using the LM7805 voltage regulator as the main power supply for the IC. So with that, we can be able to minimize the disturbance and also provide a very stable voltage, as this is very crucial for the audio amplifier to work without any disturbance or that might affect the quality of the audio that is amplified. And the reason why we use IM705 is also because based on the data sheet of the M36, it says that the minimum voltage required is 4 or 5 volts and the maximum is 12 of 18 or 18 volts. So thus we will use the LM7805 to provide a stable 5 volt voltage to the IC. Thank you.
My name is Chong Richard, matrix number 233008755. I'm going to explain the schematic diagram of LM3X6 audio amplifier. For the pin 1 and pin 8 is a gain pin when we are not using it for this circuit. For the pin 4 is the ground pin, so we will connect it straight to the ground. And for the pin 2 is a inverting input. We are not using it and we will connect it to the ground also. For the pin 3 is a non-inverting input. We will connect it to our audio input, which the audio jack. The function of the resistor here is to minimize the noise from the input signal. Then for the pin 6 is a V-in pin, so we will connect it to the source. And for the pin 7 here is the bypass pin. We will connect it to the capacitor and to the ground. This is to have better performance for the sound quality. Then for the pin 5 is the output pin from the LM3X6. We connected to a 1000 microfarad capacitor, then to the speaker. The function of the capacitor here is actually to cut off all the DC signal or DC voltage and allow the AC signal to pass into the speaker only. That's all for the schematic diagram. Thank you.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Yap Chong Han from PPKEE, Electrical and Electronic Engineering. And now I'm going to present for our group mini project flowchart. Okay, for our flowchart, firstly is circuit power on by a DC supply with a 12 volt into a voltage regulator LM7805, and the 12 volt will become 5 volt into our circuit here. And now we will go to the audio signal from the input jack, and the input jack can into laptop or either older model of Android phone. And AC signal will be given through the input jack to the circuit, and we can amplify the audio signal up to 20 times the gain based on the volume control button on the laptop or the Android phone. And if there's no audio signal from input jack, then it will only provide 5 volt input to the circuit. And after that, we can increase or decrease the volume using the volume control button and using the button on the laptop of or the phone. And if the speaker didn't get any output, remain unchanged, then it will still look back to the only providing 5 volt output to the circuit. And now I will show about our circuit. Firstly, there is the input from DC supply into our voltage regulator circuit, and there will be a 12 volt. And after the regulate, and it will become 5 volt into the circuit here. After DC supply in and 12 volt and 5 volt out to the circuit. And now I will show the demo video. Okay, the signal comes in from here. Yeah, and there is some sound. Then we will use to control the volume to the max. Okay, that's all from our good. Thank you.